For him, not only did it pay off his debt, diversify his wealth, he was able to invest it passively with.
You know what? I mean, we can talk about the structure, Brett. I'd love to go through an example. I know you have a client. I don't want to use his name necessarily, but he sold a property. I think it was around a seven and a half. It was at $7.6 million property. Had debt, and he used a deferred sales trust versus a 1031 exchange. Could we go through an example?
Yeah.
And
he doesn't mind sharing his name. I mean,
oh, perfect. There we go.
His name is Dave, and you can actually watch him on my YouTube channel. Just go to my YouTube channel, Capital Gains Tax Solutions. And he literally shares this entire story. In fact, he sold this deal in Athens, Georgia.
Okay.
And he has done hundreds of sales over the years and lots of 1031 exchanges. And he decided for the first time to use the Deferred Sales Trust. And he would ask that, well, isn't it just swap until you drop, Brett? Isn't it just, get the stepped up basis? Doesn't it make the most sense? And, in Dave's words, the DST was created for times like this. And what do we mean by that? Well, times when you're uncertain about the marketplace, real estate or stock market, uncertain about debt, uncertain about banks, uncertain about a lot of different things, where you can now pay off your debt. So he had about $4.6 million of debt on the $7.7 million asset. So he saved his failing 1031 exchange. He was able to pay off all of his debt and net into the trust about $3.1 million and take a promissory note back. And the promissory note is slowly paying him. Now for him, not only did it pay off his debt, diversify his wealth, he was able to invest it passively with Brian Burke. You may know Brian. And it was able to invest with him. And then he had a home run on a deal in Florida. And then he was also able to put it into the multifamily and their lending fund and get a nice solid return there. He's one of the guys. He's not a stock market guy, right? So he went just basically real estate and kept some liquidity on the side. And so this is Dave's story. He also wanted to retire. He's a part of the baby boomers, which is part of the largest wealth transfer in the history of the planet. For him, it was created for times like this because guess what? He doesn't need or want to have to go into another deal and get tied up for 3 to 5 years and not have the liquidity or diversification or the ability to spend and enjoy his time and energy. And he lives in California, right, which is very difficult to own a lot of real estate there. So for a number of reasons, he used the Deferred Sales Trust and not the 1031.
Yeah, no, I love that.